everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, hi, hello! How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. If my energy seems a little low today, I've been dealing with day 2 of an ongoing headache that won't go away. And I thought, what better way to calm and soothe this headache than by checking in on French Fried Gorl, the woman who famously no longer has a YouTube channel, got terminated. She got terminated. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And some of us celebrated because some of us have been on the other side of FFG, just telling a whole bunch of fucking lies about them that her supporters just eat up. They just eat it up and then they just repeat it with no proof. So I made the mistake yesterday of posting on the Twitter app for the first time in a very long time. And wow, what some of these Chenyans have to say about me is fascinating. But like their Lord and Savior, French Fried Fraud, there doesn't seem to actually be any basis to any of these things. We're just saying shit. I guess that's what we're just doing on the internet. We're just saying shit with no evidence, no proof, etc. So, anyways, that all leads me to why we're catching up with French Fried Girl. She has gotten herself caught up in all kinds of a mess with Keemstar, who y'all might be familiar with on this corner of the internet because he has taken a liking to the girlies who've been demonetized in girl world. He has ushered Amberlynn into this lolcow bus show that is miserable to watch. They somehow even convinced Foodie Beauty last night to go on lolcow pit with Yo Mama. And Frenchie, who will sell herself and her soul to the devil, you might remember, had to reach out to Keemstar to try to get her channel back. And in case you forgot, because also, let's just be clear, she deleted this tweet off of her Twitter account. But also, just in case you forgot, let me read this for you. She said, "Hey, not sure what's gonna happen with YouTube. I've reached out to Keemstar and he's kindly offered to try to help me out. I'm extremely thankful for him taking the time to do this. Very, very kind of you, Keem. Thank you very, very much. Until then," and then links to her Twitch account. So it's very interesting because she was very quick to let the internet know that Keem was, doing the work. Gonna help her get her channel back, you guys. Keem was gonna help her. Keem was gonna help her do it. Won't he do it? And it's interesting because then FFG becomes a part of this lolcow conversation, right? They even had Amberlynn out here on lolcow bus dragging the shit out of FFG.
I'm saying that FFG never cams up. She never wants to show her face because she's like uglier than Foodie Beauty like times a million. And like it's hard for her to like admit that and like show that off. So I'm hoping tomorrow she actually fucking grows some fucking balls and shows her fucking face like we all do. That stupid bitch. Fucking animal killing whore.
Oh my god, that's crazy. And she took donations for that fucking cat or whatever, right? And she wasn't even
years. And the cat was dead the whole time. My brain would never be able to even compute doing something that fucking awful. Like that is like
that's like fucking faking cancer and getting donations to me. Like that is insanely
I feel like it's
sick.
worse. I feel like it's worse.
Yeah, because someone's actually fucking getting harmed, man.
Well,
animal.
And well, now that's the thing. Like,
and then wouldn't you know it? Keemstar announces that FFG is going to be making an appearance on lolcow on one of the shows. I don't remember which, but Keemstar announces it's a thing. It's happening. It's happening. FFG is going to show up and she's going to be a part of a conversation with Yo Mama. So Keemstar makes his announcement, and then on Twitter, Miss FFG, Miss Anne Marie, is clarifying. She's saying, actually, that's not the truth, Ellen. She said, I'm absolutely not going on lolcow today. I never agreed to go on. I will be live on Twitch later today, though. See ya there. So then Keemstar shows up on one of the lolcow shows. Again, there's like 1,200 of these things. I really don't know how people keep up with them. Like, for real. But he pops into a show to explain what happened with FFG.
Bro, this French fry girl bitch has really, really fucking triggered me, bro. She agreed to come on and do the show, and then she's telling me now, I'll do the show if you get my channel back. Bro, I done already hit up YouTube for you. Like, I can't guarantee your channel's going to come back if you broke terms of service. Bro, I'm legitimately pissed, bro. I went out of my way to help you with nothing in return. There was no, I'll help you if you do this show. I just helped you. Then days later, I asked you if you come on to battle fucking Yo Mama. You agreed to it. And now you're trying to do this weird blackmail thing with me. Bro, like, I'm never helping you again, dude.
Yeah, it's trash.
She is a crazy person.
And listen, I don't really necessarily inherently believe anything that Keemstar as a human has to say on the internet. I really don't trust him any more than I trust FFG, to be quite honest with you. But in this case, based on some stuff that I know is about to come, I kind of do believe. I kind of do believe him here. So anyways, that all brings us to what we're here to do today, which is to watch like 30 minutes-ish of FFG's Twitch stream that she deleted. She deleted it. You can't find it on her Twitch channel anymore. And of course, she has an explanation for that. She's on Twitter saying that people have tried to mass report her on Twitch. They're trying to get her Twitch channel taken down too. Listen, I don't know if her Twitch stream got reported or not. I don't even know if it happens that quickly. The Twitch stream was gone almost immediately. She was live streaming while I was also live streaming on Twitch. And I was like, I'll just go check it out once I'm done, because surely she will keep it up there. I mean, she seems to be somebody who's very confident in the things that she has to say. But it was gone. I guess I didn't immediately go look after my live stream. I might have prioritized finding dinner or something first after I got done streaming, but it was gone pretty quickly. And apparently she's also telling people to like follow her on Kick because, you know, she doesn't trust people to not try to like come for her Twitch channel or whatever. I just want to say her Twitch channel is still in good standing, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I know that's the case, how I know she hasn't been suspended. And listen, I know she's not saying, or at least I don't think I've seen her claim that she got like suspended or terminated. I just don't understand what she's saying happened, that she like can't stream on Twitch anymore, or why she'd need to go to a different platform, or whatever it is. So here's how you know if somebody has been suspended or terminated, all right? A good example is we know that Miss Foodie Beauty was just recently suspended, right? Her channel was called Twitching Foodie. So I've typed twitch.tv/twitchingfoodie. I don't know why I can never say her name right. Into the bar, okay? And look what pops up. It says, this channel is temporarily unavailable due to a violation of Twitch's community guidelines or terms of service. Now, if you go to FFG's channel, French fried girl. Come on, Zachary, learn how to type. French fried girl. You'll see the channel is there. The channel is there. She's just, if you click on the videos tab, it's not up there. Now, the thing is that there is a feature where you can turn off the VODs, the videos on demand, from automatically uploading. I think I saw her say that's not what happened on Twitter somewhere. I can't find that immediately right now. She really, truly is just like blaming it on getting reported by a bunch of people. Now, here's the thing that I want to say real quick, because I feel like that's also what she's saying has happened with her YouTube account, right? Like that people just falsely mass reported her. If there's nothing to report, if there's no violations, this goes for Twitch and for YouTube, okay? if there wasn't a violation to report, they wouldn't have gotten rid of your account. Okay? So even if, and this is what I think this is what Miss FFG doesn't understand. Even if people reported her Twitch stream, which we're about to watch it, by the way, or at least 30 minutes of it, okay? Even if people reported her Twitch stream and that somehow got the stream removed from her channel, girl, that's on you, Diva. What were you doing to violate the terms of service, Diva? Like, please be serious. No amount of mass reporting is going to do something if you didn't actually do something wrong. So anyways, all that to say, like I said, I was streaming while she was streaming this, and so I didn't get to watch it in real time. I have seen a few clips here and there of everything, but one of my moderators from my community actually did, in fact, screen record about 30 minutes of it, and we're just gonna watch. And if there's something that I feel like might have violated Twitch terms of service, I will certainly let you know. I will certainly stop and pause it. I have been streaming on Twitch since, like, did I start in 2020 or 2021? I don't know. I've been on that platform for a while. Obviously, that doesn't necessarily inherently make me an expert. It's possible that I might not know all the rules. I try my best to stay on top of things. I have managed during that time to not lose my Twitch channel, just like in the 9-10 years I've been on YouTube, I've managed not to lose this channel as well. Unfortunately, some people can't relate. Unfortunately. So anyways, let me shut the fuck up. This is a 31-minute video. I forget if she sounds crazy sped up, so I might speed her up a little bit, and if we need to slow her down, I'll certainly do that as well.
Well.
Hi.
What up, bro gang?
Hey.
It's really good to see you guys. It's a little weird to be over here, twitching and tweaking. It's been a long time. I couldn't even...
Wait, does she have... Okay, I do have her sped up. I was like, she sounds like she's talking at a normal pace. So, I don't know what's up, but here we are.
I remember how to turn the emote chat off. I had to go Googling about it. Anyway, we are here. Once again, together. How are you guys? Anything new? Exciting going on? Anything, I don't know, happening? Yeah, nothing new. Okay, where to even begin?
I did see a lot of stuff saying, like, from people who were watching and discussing it, saying that her audio is just, like, really bad. So my apologies if you can't hear her really well. Girl, I don't know. I'm trying.
The channel got removed from YouTube.
Yes.
Everybody knows by now.
Dearly beloved, we gather here today to say our goodbyes.
I have submitted an appeal. We await the outcome of the appeal. See what's up. It was vague. I got an email, just, we've removed your channel from YouTube. And I was like, what? Excuse me, what? The email was extremely vague. Not really too many details that I can pass on. The reason given was for bullying and harassment.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Now, I have to be extra careful on the Twitch because Twitch is very touchy. We have to...
Interesting. Oh, bullying and harassment. Why would somebody think that FFG's channel was doing that? The concept of FFG engaging in bullying and harassment. Interesting.
We have to be careful of here. What the fuck do I care? Charlie Gold is gloating openly about taking down my channel.
Wait. Okay, well, first of all, I love how she's already starting off the conversation of like, well, Diva's Twitch is just really sensitive. Twitch is just really sensitive, so I gotta be careful. And then obviously then proceeds to not be careful at all, just like straight into talking about Charlie Gold, so that's funny. That's not that I think that she's necessarily said anything against terms of service yet. Like, I think you're allowed to have an opinion about Charlie Gold. I think that's fine. But it is interesting to me because I'm sorry, I'm just not convinced. I'm not convinced that Twitch necessarily had anything to do with this stream getting taken down. I would like to, at this point, when it comes to FFG, I just need her to provide a receipt for everything. Honestly, could use a receipt that from the email that she got about getting her channel terminated. Would love to see that receipt. Not that I don't believe that she would get removed for bullying and harassment, because I do. But just because, like, who knows what's coming out of this woman's mouth is true and what is a lie.
She does, have that YouTube manager that she's used once before to take down someone. That was nice. And now me. Cokie running around, violent criminal, crimes against women, threatening multiple people in this community. No, that wasn't worthy of the YouTube manager takedown.
Also, just to be clear, didn't Nodder's channel get taken down anyways? Like, girl, we all have a lot of time. Just to be clear. And also, I don't think Charlie was single-handedly responsible for anything with Miss FFG. Although Charlie has certainly said, like, if she wanted to, she could. So I do think that's true. This is so far coming across as like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh, why didn't she do something about Nodder? It's not my fault. Like, oh my gosh.
I am. The timing of all this is not lost on me. Getting cahoots with my brother, the whole BBJ thing coming out, and then striking the channel down to get it remote.
Imagine, which also, okay, just to be clear, FFG has been in people's DMs saying that she was trying to make sure there are like screenshots and proof and receipts of this, okay? Unlike FFG, I don't just say stuff where I haven't seen some kind of proof, evidence, etc. There's screenshots, evidence, and proof that FFG was in the DMs trying to strategize and organize a way to make Charlie Gold lose views, okay? So I don't know why she can sit over here and be upset that potentially somebody's giving her a little bit of what she was giving out, you know? That's the thing I don't understand about Miss FFG. Like, you had no problem going around trying to do that to people, and now Charlie's out here saying, hey, I've got the receipts. I've got the timestamps and the links to videos where you broke in terms of service. It also is just so strange to me of, like, how much of this did escalate because of the BBJ stuff. Girl, you could have just said, when that cat passed away. You could have just said when that cat passed away, and now look at you. You don't got a YouTube channel, you might not have a lumberjack boyfriend, and you might not have an accounting degree to fall back on. So what are we doing here, Diva?
When she had been threatening for a while that, quote, FFG is on this platform because I allow her
to be
on this platform. Okay. What changed? Why suddenly strike down the channel? Use your little power at YouTube to strike down the channel. Well,
even if Charlie did do this, my point continues to stand. Miss Ma'am, have you not done these kinds of things yourself?
Being in cahoots with my brother, pulling what you did, turning, in your mind, the community against me and turning me into public enemy number one, and then striking me down. You figured that no one would hold it against you. It's the only thing I can think of why you didn't do it before. You thought, how can I get rid of this bitch without it being held against me? Without people coming at me, or being pissed or whatever.
First of all, Charlie certainly has dragged you across the coals, but the only person here who's ruined their reputation is you. Like, you have ruined your own reputation. If Charlie didn't have receipts and proof and evidence to talk about, we wouldn't be here. If you hadn't done all kinds of, like, disgusting, dastardly things, we wouldn't be here, Diva. like what part is not computing? What I don't understand.
So you timed it out, you did this with him, and then you struck. Okay.
Also, Chris and Charlie have both shown proof and evidence that they've not ever personally, like, privately talked. Chris tried to reach out to Charlie and she left him on red.
She's also now threatened that if I manage to get the channel back, she's going to make the takedown even more permanent this time. So, make with that what you will. It almost makes you think, well, I mean, if we get the channel back, and then what? You know what I mean? Okay.
And it also still stands that if you hadn't actually done something, then your appeal will go through and you'll get your channel back, you know? So what do you have to be worried about, Diva?
But here we are. on Twitch. And you guys know we have Kick as well. Kick is Randy. Kick is rowdy. Kick is the place we can go to talk mad shit. And Kick is going to be where we talk mad shit, because I have mad shit to talk. I'm not doing the 1 by 1 and all that bullshit. I just,
1 by 1. I'm FFG and I'm gonna shred you 1 by 1. Oh, she's so much talk. And she's gonna come out and if she does talk about anybody, any of us, she ain't gonna have a single receipt. She's just gonna make up lies. This is what she does. This is what she does, and this is what works for her because people believe her. People believe her, and then they just repeat it with no proof. And I'm just here to tell you, there's no arguing with FFG's Chinians because they're not here working in logic and reasoning. They're not here to listen to anybody else's side of the story because it's her way or no way. They don't believe anything that doesn't come straight from FFG's mouth. It doesn't make any sense to me.
What I mean? It's been a hell of a few days, and I got some shit to get off of my chest, and you definitely can't get it off here.
Well,
my Kick, anybody who doesn't know, is kick.com/French fried girl YT YouTube. Ironically, I don't know if I can change that. I'll look into it. That's what it is for now. All right. I don't even know how to block you people. You people.
Also, it's crazy she has to go over to Kick. Just so you know, Kick, like, not necessarily everybody that's over there, but Kick is widely known to be a website for just, like, the trash that got thrown out, rightfully so, by places like Twitch and YouTube, because they're bigots, because they think that free speech means that they should just be able to say anything they want about any marginalized group. It's crazy over there, okay? That's where Miss FFG has found herself, just so you're all aware.
This is a learning curve. Please have a little patience with Franchi while she figures it out. But I'm gonna figure it out. Look at that, I've already figured out how to ban you. I'm a quick learner, just so we're all clear. Oh, thank you, I'm sorry.
You're a quick learner, but we haven't figured out in all these years how to get a webcam that works. Okay.
Junior, I can never see... Oh, hold on, Page of Cheese. Junior, I can never see kind of what's going on in the chat here. I can see just the chat, but I can't see anything else going on. So thank you to everybody who has subbed, who has, resubbed. I know we haven't been here for a while, so I'm seeing, resubs. Thank you guys for using your Prime. If you have Prime, you can sub to a Twitch channel for free. Appreciate it. Hold on, let me figure this out.
Girly is struggling. It's fine. It's a new platform. I can give her some grace. There.
There you go, you cheese.
It's not that hard though. I think I've shared this multiple times. It's not, especially with this setup. All she's got is her voice. It's not like she has to look at the screen that she's streaming from. She could easily pull up the chat or something somewhere else.
Yeah. So anyway, for now, we're gonna be over here doing what is kosher, if you will. When we want to get rowdy and we want to talk shit and we want to, really rip into a bitch, it'll be over on Kick.
Rip into us, big bad FFG. Come on. You got your mafia ties. Are you gonna bring out the mafia ties, girly pop? Bring it on, diva.
We're gonna do for now. Oh, hold on. The Kick link Del just put it in the chat. Wait a minute, just I don't know if I can.
Oh.
Things in here. I have no idea.
That's another thing. I haven't seen the Dell on Earth girly in ages. But if she refers to Dell here on the stream, y'all might know or remember Dell because Dell was in that weirdo Discord with Rachel and Hecticana and Jawbone and Studio Deets. She was in there saying some weird shit. She was putting actually FFG's shit on blast, talking about trying to strike Nodder, get Nodder's channel taken down, this, that, the other.
Okay, so Nada is currently in jail, as far as we know.
And I want to repeat, this is Dell. And if you look in the middle of the screen, you'll see before, the recording plays, Dell is in Rachel's Discord and says, "Who wants a little bit of tea?" And then there are a few creators that say, me. And Dell goes on to say this.
Every time Frenchie ever so much as breathes Nada's name, he strikes her. He fucks with her channel. She did that live stream about him Tuesday night, and it's still up. So presumably he's still in jail. This weekend, she has triple struck his channel because it's a 3 strikes you're out system. And because he's in jail, hopefully if he's still in jail in a week's time, if you don't appeal those in 7 days, you lose your channel. So his channel's going to get deleted.
Yeah. Which is also important to remember now that I'm thinking about it. So Dell had shared all of FFG's tea about like trying to strike Nodder while he was stuck in jail or something like that. And I do just want you to remember, one of these like made up lies that FFG told about me is that I tried to convince her to strike somebody.
2 incidents why don't I like Zachary Michael? Vixen Blossom, thank you for the super chat. It's twofold. Years and years ago, I was a brand new channel, and he tried to talk me into striking somebody that he wanted to strike, but he also didn't want to be known as somebody who strikes other channels. So he thought I was stupid and born yesterday and tried to talk me into doing it. No, I didn't like that. That was a bitch move. And more recent bitch move was that his little dog, I think its name was Poe, got very sick, and he refused to get the dog the treatment that the dog needed.
One of the lies she made up about me was that I was trying to get her to strike another channel because I was too much of a pussy, which never happened. I read those DMs to you. I've read all of my communication that I've ever had with FFG privately to you all. And meanwhile, she was actually scheming. And granted, Nodder doesn't deserve to have a channel for all intents and purposes. I don't necessarily think there's an issue with that, but you see where I'm going?
Draconian Soul, thank you for gifting the subs. That's very kind of you. Okay, well, I can't, here, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, guys, hold on. Again, I'm sorry. This is a learning curve. We didn't do this much, and oh my god, it's been a long time. So, okay, wait, let me put the link in, but I don't know how to pin a link.
Diva. Riveting.
Okay, here comes the link. There is the link. Okay. So, yeah, for now, the channel's down. We'll see what happens with the appeal. Okay, for now, we're over here on the Kick. We're over here on the Twitch, and over on the Kick when we want to get rowdy. Moving forward, once we have the reply about the appeal, I'll let you know what the next step will be one way or another, okay?
Sure.
For now, that's all I got. Very, very vague email. And we sit waiting on the appeal.
Great. Can't wait to see what happens.
I'm confused Lori's saying, girl. Hey, Vixen. Good to see you, girl. This was the big question mark. How do you appeal something that vague? How do you even know what you're arguing when they haven't given you the points that got you taken down? Question mark. Big question mark over my head. Anyway. Jory's been streaming on Kick too.
So how did you appeal it then? And
I guess they pay good. You know what? I don't know because I never monetized the Kick channel. I have no idea. What I've heard is that Twitch is kind of slowly going bye-bye. So, I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's the truth. I don't know about that.
I don't know what to say. Their TOS are so strangulating over here, and they're
She just wants to be able to say awful, terrible things about people that are full of lies, not true. She wants to tell people, be able to tell people the things that probably got her channel terminated from YouTube. And yeah, she's gonna probably just learn very quickly that she can't do that on Twitch. Heaven forbid you be a good person, FFG. Heaven forbid.
Apparently not doing great. Kick is the one, if not YouTube. So,
when I'm here to tell you that the only degenerates that are going over to Kick are the people that got shoved away from other platforms for good reason, okay? It's no better than fucking Rumble, if we're being honest with you. It might pay better, I don't know. I'm not willing to degrade myself like that.
That's not how I am. Me and my mouth, right? It seems like the place for us is over there. But I know a lot of the community is already on Twitch anyway. Like I said, for now we're going to juggle both. if we're being halal, we'll be over here. When we want to get rowdy, which is often, let's just fucking be real, we're going to be over on Kick. Kick is the move, you think so?
It's just so wild to me because she's like, if we want to get rowdy, which I do a lot, like almost implying that she knows that she's gotten rowdy on YouTube, and that's probably why she doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore. Like, she can sit here and get mad that Charlie did this, that, the other to her. But Diva, if you hadn't broken terms of service, there wouldn't have been nothing to report.
Kick was created to stream gambling. Okay, but I mean.
Also true.
Great, that's not what we're going to be doing over there.
also true.
There's constant ads now on YouTube for gambling too. They don't care. There's ads on YouTube with our Prime Minister, like an AI version, trying to get you to buy cryptocurrency and stuff. The internet is a shithole all around. We know it. This Kick run ads like crazy.
And FFG ain't really doing much to try to make it better now, is she?
Yeah, again, because I never been on Kick like as a watcher, and I never monetized the channel, so there was never any ads. Holy talking crap. I mean, usually yes, that is what we do. So. I basically checked out a Gorl world, the community, and the subscribers have turned absolutely vile and outright liars.
That's insane. That's insane when you consider that this person is tuned into FFG right now, okay? Somebody who continues to repeat lies and showcase lies about things that I allegedly did to my dog that never happened. Like, absolutely insanity. Just insane.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I could go on and on about the lies and the bullshit being told about me for the past 2 months at this point.
Do it.
It does nothing. It changes nothing. When people don't like you, they're going to believe whatever little scum. No, see, we're on Twitch. I got to be careful. They're going to believe whatever they want to believe.
Oh, you can call somebody scum on Twitch. Please be so fucking serious.
And the people who don't,
I also just want to say that is what FFG relies on. FFG relies on people just believing what she says no matter what. I don't know the last time I saw her present a piece of proof or evidence that indicates that people do the things that they did. Granted, I don't watch all of FFG's content. Maybe we should narrow that down a little bit. I've never seen her present proof or evidence that I'm all of the things that she's ever said that I am. If somebody could point me to where she herself has gotten on camera, well, she wouldn't go on camera, but gotten on stream and showed a tweet, a clip, a whoever, whatever, of me doing something so god-awful and terrible, let me know. But she relies on people doing this thing where they just automatically believe her and automatically assume the worst about all of her haters. That's why I got people on Twitter saying that I'm popping pills. That's why I got people on Twitter trying to bring up shit about my ex and this, that, the other. Listen, what they were not doing in 2026 is apologizing for our humanity. I specifically have a lot of love for my ex. I was devastated that things ended the way they did. At times I overshared about how I was feeling. I've worked so much on that, okay? And that's all FFG has right now, is she thinks that that's like the sore spot. But I don't feel shame for having human emotions. I don't feel shame for being really sad about a relationship that meant a lot to me. And still does. Like, I think about those 7.5 years of my life fondly, okay? So, all of this stuff that Miss FFG is sitting here talking about how people will just believe the worst about people they don't like, that's her audience, and she's speaking from knowing that. Because there is plenty of stuff that has been brought out in terms of evidence and proof against FFG, and that's why people are turning on FFG. That's why people don't care to listen to what FFG has to say. That's why she's had her channel terminated. But she wants you to believe that she's the victim and that people like me, Charlie, her brother, are just these awful, terrible people spreading lies about her. No, that's you, FFG. Like, I hate that, like, childish, like, no, it's you. No, you. But, like, that's quite literally what we're talking about right now.
You know, this is the thing. Yes, I'm sure most of us at this point have seen that clip of Charlie being completely gross about Snowflake.
Okay, this is the Dell person I was talking about earlier, just so you know. And I believe what they're talking about is a clip of Charlie just talked about it in a live stream recently, where I guess, like, Charlie was being super thirsty and horny on Maine and, like, talking about Snowflake in that way. It's interesting because Charlie took accountability for that. She's like, absolutely, like, I probably was way more thirsty, took things way too far, yada, yada, yada. But then pointed out that there used to be this, was his name Everest? This guy that FFG used to follow and watch on her streams. And it was so uncomfortable that Everest guy had to come out and make a comment and ask her to stop. Okay, so like, I don't know. It's one of those things where, like, every accusation is a confession when it comes to Miss FFG. Like, it's really crazy.
Sexualizing a person who she starts out by saying, I know he's married and I know he's a father, but hold my beer. You know, there's a hell of a lot more than that. The woman who started her reactions about cheese curds in your crotch and curds going up to your brain. Listen. There is 1.5 million TOS violations over there.
Oh, yeah?
The difference is, Charlie has that YouTube manager. Charlie has that 100,000 subscriber channel. Charlie scammed her way at the beginning.
Scammed her way. Charlie scammed her way. Girl, please. That's bold coming from the woman that has grifted off of a cat that was not alive for at least the last 2 years, probably, allegedly.
Through the weight loss community. Pretending to be a weight loss channel, bullshitting.
Not pretending, she just wasn't successful at it, and she's owned up to that. So if you're pissed, oops, I just lost the cap to my bottle. That's fine. We're just gonna set it there. I probably should stop drinking, or I'm gonna have to go pee. If the worst thing that Miss Charlie Gold has done is that she didn't lose some weight, I think you all know that's never been my biggest issue with people like Amberlynn or Chantal or any of the people I've ever covered. Weight is such a complicated fucking thing. It's frustrating to watch people do the same thing over and over and over again and fail. But I don't think that that's what makes any of these people bad people. You know? And so if the worst thing that Charlie Gold has done is failed at a diet, I'm gonna need you to come with something else, Diva. Because the people that are still around and still watching Charlie's channel, they don't give a shit about it. Because they realize that is very much human nature for a lot of people. Does she look like a hypocrite? Sometimes calling people fat and criticizing them for not doing something about their weight? I suppose you could say that. If that's the worst thing, then, like, I guess. Did Charlie lie about a cat and accept super chats and donations and stuff? I don't remember. I've followed Charlie for a really long time. I don't remember that.
Whatever. She obviously didn't stick with that. Came into Gorl World with her 100,000 subscriber channel. So having access to a YouTube manager when, you got the same views as me. I mean, it's bullshit. And it's completely unfair to be able to use the system in that way. When you
Wait, I got something. Wait, just a second. Let me rewind just a little bit to really get the full effect.
Stick with that. Came into Gorl World with her 100,000 subscriber channel. So having access to a YouTube manager when, you got the same views as me. I mean, it's bullshit. And it's completely unfair to be able to abuse the system in that way. When you've broken TOS as much, if not more, than anybody else in the community. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I can't fight with you little bitches in here today. Or ever over here. You want to fight? Go over to Kit when we're live on Kit, and I'll tell you exactly what I did, okay? Over here, I'm not going to be able to do that, so you're just going to get blocked, and it's going for you, and it's going
Isn't this so fun?
for me. You understand? Catch me on Kick. How about that? All right. She disappeared almost 2 years and still has 100,000. Well, at her peak, she had over 125,000. So make with that what you will.
Okay.
Anyway.
And how many YouTube subscribers do you currently have? Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have a channel. Oh, that's right. You don't have a channel. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Like I was saying, never bothered to use that to take down the violent criminal in our community or other predators in the community. People like Akaya, who came out, confessed that her man.
I need to be clear that Kaya Simon's life or whoever is so irrelevant. I don't know who's still watching her. She been irrelevant. She was irrelevant before the stuff about her partner came out and continues to be irrelevant. Okay, Diva, like, I don't understand. Like, I also don't understand why the thought process is that Charlie's taking notes on certain people, taking care of business with certain folks, and that suddenly means she's supposed to be responsible for everybody in the community. Girl, the report button works the same way for you, Diva. The report button works just the same. You think Kaya Life Simons or whoever the fuck did something wrong? Go report her channel. Go do it. Right now it's just coming across as like, all of these other channels are awful. Yeah, okay, so you agree, you're awful. All right, okay.
And was a pimp to a child. And she herself blamed it. Anyway, you know what? There's, like I said, a million examples in this community where we do not use the YouTube manager to get rid of a predator, but we definitely use the YouTube manager to take down an enemy. Priorities. What does that tell you? What does it tell me? Well, that tells me if I was such a priority to get rid of. Kind of seems like you wanted to silence me. Kind of seems like the things I've been saying about you all along.
Like what?
Are true.
Like
we know
what?
They are, and that's why you're
like what? Are they true? Do you have proof? Do you have evidence? Help us out here. Help us out here, FFG. You want to convince me that Charlie Gold is all of these things that you have to say that she is? I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to listen. Give me a receipt. Throw me a bone.
Bothered enough to silence me. Don't think I don't notice that. Everybody doesn't notice that.
Oh, yeah.
You're exactly who I said you are. You've done the things exactly like I said you've done. And so, I am to be silenced.
Of course. No, girl, you were already trying to silence her. What are you talking about, Diva?
Yeah. They really think that if I'm gone, everyone who was watching me is going to go over and watch them.
No.
And they're going to have...
No, just to be clear, I don't need any of your chinions to come watch me, Diva. This is also the thing. I can't speak for Charlie, but I've never thought about the girl world community in this kind of way. I've been here since, like, the beginning, okay? Me and Michael B. Petty, some of the first people to do reactions when it comes to Miss Amber Lynn and Miss Chantal Marie, okay? I've been here the whole time, and at various different times, people were coming out with new reaction channels and this, that, the other, and I never tried to gatekeep. In fact, I always got requested to gatekeep. A lot of people always felt like I should be, having an opinion about every single reaction channel that ever came out. But I was never trying to stop somebody else from getting their bag. Nor was I like, oh, if this person's successful, that means that I won't be successful. Because the reality is, the truth about it is that, I mean, I can't relate because I could only ever watch some of this stuff once through on my own. Like, I've talked about that a lot. When people are like, oh, have you watched this channel, this channel, this channel? It's like, no, watching Amber Lynn through on my own is enough. Like, I don't have time to go keep up with every reaction channel. But there are a lot of people in this community that watch multiple channels, right? Like, for me, it's never been a thing of like, oh, if people are watching FFG, they're not going to watch me. And to be honest with you, I think it's very clear at this point that people who enjoy FFG are not going to have a good time over here. So I don't need FFG's viewers. I don't think FFG's viewers have the capacity to like really sit down and listen to somebody like me who bases their channel in like empathy, who bases their channel in logic and reasoning, who likes to have a hee-hee and a ha-ha but not be a bigot. I don't know that FFG's viewers have that capacity, and that's fine. That's fine. Me being excited about you not having a channel anymore, FFG, has nothing to do with your viewers coming to watch me, because there's no part of my mind that thinks that that's what's going to happen. And it has everything to do with me liking to see a bad thing happen to a bad person. That's it. It's really quite simple.
Like viewers that I had, they're going to make the money that I made on YouTube. Go and take a look. Go and take a look at any one of these videos. Yeah, but Charlie, go and take a look at the views since I've been on and tell me, has anything changed? I'll tell you the answer if you don't want to go and take a look. Fuck all has changed. Absolutely nothing has changed.
I don't think that that's also what, like, again, every accusation is quite literally a confession, because this is quite literally what she was DMing to. I think it was Gaining Ground, and she was saying in that video or in those DMs, she was saying, I'm gonna make sure that Charlie Gold doesn't get any views this month. And I'm gonna be the top dog or whatever. Like, I'm paraphrasing because I don't have it sitting in front of me right now. But, like, that's quite literally a thing that FFG has said and done. Every accusation is a confession, I feel like.
You made a fool of yourself. You confirmed to everybody what everyone already knew about you. And that's my opinion. I think it's disgusting. I think the way that you manipulate and use people with mental illness, because my brother is far from the first one. There's a whole list of them. We'll talk about it on Kick, okay? Pattern of behavior, and it's what you do.
We'll talk about it on Kick. Okay, girl. All right, diva.
And it's disgusting.
This is also classic FFG behavior. It's like promising to do the dragging at a later date. All right, girl. Okay, I believe you. It's totally gonna happen.
Anyway, like I said, we're gonna keep the randiness to Kick. I have a lot to get off my chest. You know me. I'm a fucking hothead. I've been fucking hot-headed for the past few days. But we'll do that over there. Maybe we'll go live over there tomorrow and give it a try. I don't know. We only did that a couple times, too. That's going to...
Big Bad Frenchie. Big Bad Anne Marie.
Also be a learning curve, but we'll all learn together, okay? For tonight. I don't know. I'm getting a little... I'm hot, okay? I also have to be careful, like we keep saying, of what is said over here. So instead of just rambling on about...
Just to be clear, I don't think she said anything too out of pocket yet. And granted, the person that screen recorded this didn't screen record the foodie beauty part where she reacts to Chantal and stuff. So I don't know if maybe something happened in that like was really bad. But so far, it's not been that bad.
I have no answer to yet. The response from YouTube and biting my tongue on the things I actually want to say. What if we do a little react? The 4-ad run? Okay, I'm going to finesse the ads again because Kashmala, we haven't been on this platform in so long. I don't know if the ads have changed. I know like the last time and every time that we used to do Twitch, I had it down to like all the lowest possible ads you could have and shit. Has that changed? Has ads
I don't
frequency, length,
I don't know the last time she streamed, but I don't know.
What's changed in the like what year since we've been on this platform? So I'm gonna have to look into this and I will look into those. Okay, yes. Let me address one more thing and then we'll get into our
address that.
You guys want to do
I assume that this is where she's getting ready to react or to comment on the Keem stuff. And the Keem stuff is what I've seen a bit of. So I'm curious to see it in full context and not just like clips that I saw on the internet.
Keem lying and saying that I was gonna go live on LCU. So here's what happened. Okay.
Okay, mind you, see, she said Keem lied. Keem lied about me going live on the LCU. Okay.
A long story too. I'm sorry for long stories.
Also, old Del Pondu here. Not Keem lying that Frenchie was gonna live on Well, I read it was gonna live because that's the way. Whatever. Was gonna live on LCU. Fuck out of here, bro. You're desperate. Okay, Del. All right. Okay, so the premise is that Keem lied. Now listen to what she's about to say as the explanation. I may really try not to pause a whole lot because I have heard this before, and I think it's best for you to just try to follow the logic and reasoning here. Okay, so just listen to what FFG's explanation for how all of this went down is.
No, I never agreed to go live on LCU. No. I reached out to Keem. For help me, Keem. Keem has the YouTube managers. Keem has, like, people at YouTube. Keem has been on the platform forever. Has, like, a shit ton of subscribers and stuff. He has the people at YouTube. Okay. So, I reached out to Keem for help. Okay, yes, Keem offered to help me. Okay, when I reached out, of course. I asked him for help immediately. Would you like me to tweet that you're helping me and like thank you publicly? And he said, you can if you want. And so I did right away. There's a reason that I did that right away. We'll come back to that in a minute.
Okay, let's do.
I thanked him publicly. Then of course, he messages me about an interview with Yo Mama. Okay. What can you do, right? You've asked for help. There's nothing in life is without consequence. Fine.
Mind you, FFG hates Yo Mama. FFG loathes Yo Mama. But you know, willing to sell her soul. Willing to sell her soul if it means, hey, I could get my YouTube channel back.
I was asked to do a recorded interview tonight with Yo Mama. And I agreed.
Now, in what world does the lolcow universe post recorded content? How, outside of like little promo stupid videos, in what world have y'all seen lolcow universe? That's interesting.
And I was put into a little group chat with Keem and Yo Mama, just the three of us. And those two started talking back and forth and decided that it was going to be a live stream. It was going to be on fucking Slow Mama Show. It was going to be blood sports. But that's not what I ever agreed to. And when they were talking back and forth in that, what do you call the group chat, about suddenly it's a stream and suddenly we're going live and suddenly I reiterate that, yeah, I am down for the recorded interview tonight at 8 p.m. it was supposed to be.
You know what's also crazy about this? I'm sure it'd be real easy to show just the DMs of this happening, you know? In fact, I'm sure Keemstar could easily show the DMs of this happening. Keemstar loves to show some stuff like that. Like, this feels like very silly. And also, like, why would you, after they're all saying that, why would you say, yes, I'll still do a recorded interview? They clearly, according to you, okay? So this is what's fun. We're just literally taking FFG's word as the truth, right? So if we're trusting her, if we're trusting what she has to say right here, she's saying she sat there and listened to them say over and over and over again that they wanted it to be a live stream. And she said, yeah, I agree to a recorded interview. Well, girl, it doesn't sound like that's what they were offering you.
Iterated the recorded part because I could see what was going on there between the two of them. They just working each other up and suddenly it's live and suddenly it's this and that. I never, ever, ever agreed to that. What I then said was, listen, if I get my channel back, before I even go live on my own channel, I will come live on any of your else, like lolcow shows or whatever, and Yo Mama can just verbally assault the shit out of me. Go for it. Knock yourself out. I don't care.
So a few things there. One, that, again, she's willing to sell her soul. That, like, if she can get this inside connection to get her channel back, she's quite literally willing to let just, like, Yo Mama drag her across the coals on a lolcow show. So there's that. But second of all, let's just emphasize that she said, if I get my channel back, I'll do this. Is that not what Keem said? Like, again, I want to take you back to that moment because, listen, I'm not one that is going to necessarily believe Keemstar about anything, but is that not what he said in that clip? That for her to do the live stream, she was making it contingent on if she got her channel back. So where did Keem lie? Like, please help me understand. Please, like, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm the dumbass.
That, of course, wasn't good enough. And he told me that basically it takes a long time to hear back from YouTube. So what in the meantime, I never agreed to do it. I just never, ever, ever agreed to go on lolcow. I would have never agreed to go on lolcow.
Well, I don't. It sounds like you would have if you got your channel back. See, that... You literally just said, yeah, if you give me my channel, if I can get my channel back, I'll come on before I even go live on my own channel.
Want this to come off as cocky in any fucking way, because there's nothing cocky about it. It's a desperation level that I just don't have.
Well,
I am unwilling to...
You were desperate enough to reach out to Keem to begin with, which I think y'all are going to find interesting when you hear some more information that she claims to have about Keemstar. She wasn't too desperate to reach out to him in the first place.
You do that. You understand? Get me back my channel. then I'm down. Let's go. In the meantime, no, sorry, I'm not doing that.
I'm only desperate enough to do that if you actually get me what I want. Which I guess, fair enough.
And I'm going to be straight with you guys about something else that Keem doesn't know that I know.
Uh-huh.
If you guys remember back to the time that we went on Lol Cow Live, do you remember, right? I can't remember if it was on that day, the day after, it was some shit like that. Koki struck me and a bunch of other people with that story with that Becky from Lol Cow, remember?
Uh-huh.
And I got strike, and it was a false strike, and a bunch of people did too. And Keem offered to contact his YouTube people and get our strikes taken off. Okay.
Mhm.
At the time, Keem had an assistant named Lynx. Lynx is still all over Twitter and such. Lynx does not work for Lol Cow anymore. Keem fired her and then never paid her last pay. Anyway, Lynx at the time was still his assistant, and Lynx reaches out to me. And Lynx is, by the way, the one who had reached out to me in the first place to go on Lol Cow, and the one that I suggested Yabba to for Lol Cow. So Lynx, I can't remember, we were talking about the strike, and she says, Keemstar, can you send me the link to the video that got struck? Okay. And she apparently sent it to Keem. But then I heard, thank you, Spirit. Then I heard nothing back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, when the shit hit the fan between Lynx and Keem, Lynx sent me, I don't call it tea, but a little truth, if you will, about what had actually gone on.
Sure, tell me more.
Give me a second so I can be 1,000,000% about what I'm saying. Here we go. Oh yeah, okay. So I sent the link. I had also gotten a suspension on Twitter at the time. I was suspended, so I couldn't go on.
Oh, Frenchie got suspended from somewhere, from a website, for violating terms of service. What a surprise!
To Twitter and be like, Keemstar's gonna help me with my strike. Thank you so much, Keemstar. I couldn't do it. I was suspended for 12 hours.
Uh-huh.
So I say I will post and tag you, and Keemstar can thank you guys when when my 12-hour suspension is done. So this is like the next day after we're talking about that, and I message Lynx and I'm like, hey, Lynx, my strike still hasn't been removed. I'm pretty bummed, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
And she tells me to text Keem, whatever. So I text him the link, and she sends me the next day. This is now 2 days later. Lynx sends me, just an FYI, Keem somehow missed the link and didn't see the group, like the group chat that had been made for me to send him the link.
Uh-huh.
He just covered it on a Lol Cow Live and is going to reach out to you. Okay. And he did. And eventually the strike got overturned. No, it did not get overturned. My strike stuck, and I'll be refunded with the 7 days anyway.
No. Oh.
So,
oh no.
nothing was done. And why was it not done? Because I didn't thank him publicly.
Oh.
On Twitter, sorry, where I was on a 12-hour suspension. I didn't glaze him in the way he likes to be glazed.
Oh, that's interesting.
So Liz gets fired and refused her last pay. This is like 2 weeks later. So now we're talking like January 10th of last year. Okay. She messages me and goes, by the way, Keem did see your link. He just was going to ignore it and wanted you to talk positively about him publicly. So until I glazed him in the way that he wanted to be, he wasn't going to do that damn thing.
Oh, okay. All right. So he screwed you over once because you didn't suck his dick hard enough, apparently. Like you didn't hype him up, glaze him up enough. And you said, you know what though? I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate. Let me just go ask him for help and then tweet about it. FFG is down bad. You're down so bad. I would never reach that level of desperation. Girl, you couldn't be more desperate.
To get the strike removed, to use his contact at YouTube. He just wanted Gorl World's praise. Gorl World's, thank you, oh, the savior, thank you so much for helping out.
It's rich, it's funny.
I had a feeling, I don't thank people for favors before they happen, and my Twitter suspension at that moment was perfect timing, wasn't it? Now, I don't hold grudge for that shit, but I also don't forget. So now when I reach out for help, it's not with any shit in my heart or anything, but when you're going to start with me of, oh, come on this show, come on this, blah, 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 you're doing it at this time, and I don't even know at all that you've reached out to anyone from YouTube or are going to reach out to anyone from YouTube.
Well, yeah, you're the dumbass that's reaching out. Keem's the one that's got the power. Of course he's got I mean, have you not kept up with anything that Keemstar does? His whole thing is about exploiting people and getting what he wants and regards to money. So yeah. What? Are you really that dumb? Are you really that stupid? stupid. You got that whole ass accounting degree and you couldn't see that that's what was gonna happen?
Why the fuck would I do that? I'm not doing blood sports with your mama unless I have my channel back. You understand what I'm saying? And so, at the beginning, when I asked him for the help with contacting YouTube about my channel coming back, that's why I follow up immediately with, would you like me to thank you publicly?
But she's not desperate, but immediately ready to thank him and sing his praises.
I didn't add to that because I know how much it fucking bothered you that it took me 12 hours to do it last time. So, no, I was never ever going to go on LolCow.
That's so funny.
There's my channel back. And like I said, I had offered to go live on LolCow before I ever went live on my channel again.
So
that would have been great for him.
So you did offer to do it. So you did offer to do it. And you, in fact, as he said, decided you didn't want to do it because you didn't get your channel back. All right, so then did Keem lie? Did Keem lie?
He would have been glazed. He would have had all the like super chats, what do you call memberships and all that shit. He could have been the big hero, if you will, of the day. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But it's the only reason is because I remembered what had happened last year and what Lynx had said to me. So again, I'm not Amber. I'm not sorry. That desperate.
I'm not Amber. I'm not that desperate. But if he could have got me what I wanted, I would have done it. I don't think that's that much different than Amber, to be honest. Because Amber's getting what she wants. I assume she's getting paid. I would hope decently. She's wearing a fucking pig snout and ears, pieing herself in the face. I hope she's getting paid for that. And that's what she wanted. You just didn't. She secured the bag and you didn't, is the difference. You're sitting here still without a YouTube channel, without a platform. Well, you got Twitch, you got Kick, I guess. I don't get it.
Blood sports has to be beneficial to two sides, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Why the fuck would I go on with Slow Mama? For real. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, it sounds like you were getting ready to. It does sound like you were getting ready to.
That is why Keemstar was having a little meltdown, a little mentee, if you will, about me canceling at the last minute. Never happened. Absolutely never happened. I never agreed to go.
It was not giving meltdown to me. I don't know. Maybe I need to go re-listen to the clip.
Reluctantly agreed to a recorded interview and then reiterated it. If these two are just talking back and forth and ignoring the shit out of me in the middle, that's not a me problem. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, Keem wants to be in it all. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's fine. Be in it all. No, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
I have a lot of shit in my heart right now. Kick is going to be fun. We're going to try that. It's
Can't
tomorrow
wait.
in a couple of days, okay?
Can't wait.
Yeah, pissed that you couldn't be manipulated. Yeah. I think some people are very used to getting their way. If you know, I don't want to say men because a lot of people just in general do it, but a lot of people are very used to just being pushy and pushing their way into getting their way. I'm 41 years old.
Girl, diva, ma'am, Miss FFG, again, with the every accusation is a confession.
I'm not the one. It's more than the age. You know, you guys know me. I cannot be pushed into something that I don't want to do. Doing the interview in the first place, recorded interview, was already something that I didn't want to do.
But you were ready. You were ready to bow down to Keem. You were ready to bow down to Keemstar and Yo Mama. Girl, stand up. Sit up.
I do understand, as a 41-year-old woman, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But no, you're not going to fucking circle talk me into some fucking bullshit with you. I get that. Absolutely not. Not that
sure,
desperate. But
sure.
Amber, you looked real good in that fucking pig's nose, speaking of desperate.
I'm not that desperate. Girl, it's giving desperate. It's giving so much desperate.
What Keem doesn't seem to understand is we all said it when he hired Yo Mama. Nobody in the community likes Yo Mama. Nobody.
Well, that's
What do you
true.
think hiring Yo Mama was going to do to like ingrain LolCow with Gorl World? I don't understand.
Well,
that was the move.
Listen, I don't like Yo Mama, but Yo Mama got him the connection to Amber and even got Foodie Beauty finally to go on to a LolCow show last night. So I don't like Yo Mama either, but I don't. Keem seems to be getting what he wants, and you know what? You got an appointment on Kick.com. Okay, Diva, you ain't got that YouTube channel back yet.
People in general also don't like Keem in our community. They
Well,
don't like
true.
Keem. They certainly don't like Boogie.
True. And you know what? People in our community don't like either. You. And your lying ass.
I don't know. But listen, do whatever. I didn't have high hopes for your help based off of what happened last time with the strike.
So why'd you reach out?
And that's, I don't know, my hands are going up in the air, like, what the hell else do you even say more than that, you know?
Why'd you reach out?
So at this point, we wait. We wait, and we see what happens with the appeal, okay? After I have the answer about the appeal, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what's next, okay?
All right, we'll see.
For now, shall we do a little reacting? Because I heard, what, are you turning on Netflix? We don't even have Netflix in this house. She just gets on the remote, suddenly Netflix is going off. So Chantal lost it yesterday. I didn't see any of it, but I did catch little clips here and there. I'm really not catching too many clips because I've been so pissed off for a few days. But she apparently, there was some kind of a fight between the two of them. Where she's
okay, I think it's safe to end there, but wow, FFG, wow. I'm not desperate. Okay. All right, whatever you say, girl. Okay. All right. Anyways, that's all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification. Every single time I post a new video, make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!